Big 12 play gets underway as these two teams hope to get off to a good start. It's the Utah Utes and the Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Utah head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense that has the first possession of the game. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting, we had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And
coming out aggressively. He's got it down the left. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27.
I like this coaching staff scheming fade routes out in the field. We're so used now in college football to seeing those throws only down in the end zone. But hey, you've got a lot of green grass to throw to. Press man coverage gives you the opportunity. Take the shot.
On the run, fires downfield. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. You got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
So the Utah Utes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Now out to run this offense, Bird Ficklin. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Takes a handoff. It's Bray. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They'll throw on third and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. They'll line up for a second down play. Trying play action. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Rush is on him. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Utes! The defense putting points on the board. Lining up for the point after and the lead. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating a turnover and getting points off of it.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Snags it, and there's running room. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Slithers into space. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
To the ground, he's got it again. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Coleman. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Makes a grab and room to run. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And the Cougars will try to pick it up on 4th down. Here comes the option. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's just how they drew it up. Nice job by the QB. Listen, 4th and short, this is a tough situation. You want to keep it as a quarterback.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar! Great job by the back on the option.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big, but this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football, so I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The run inside. It's Brady. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Still on his feet. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Utah! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point, then we put them on top.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now on the option. Now the toss. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Cougars will hustle to the line. Might be changing the route. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Now adjusting. Complete to the right. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man. Touchdown, Cougars. All of that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Here he comes from in, and the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Under fire. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 19 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's Mississippi State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Cougars will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Caught behind the line. It's McKay. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wide open downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Running the red zone. It's Brake. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The option look. Pulls it on the option. Maybe got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Utes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Utes!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Dropping back, it's Coleman. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. A huge play there, and he has some setup and in business at the 30. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it first and 10 in plus territory. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got...
Could be an alley. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, Cougars. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's running free down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Coleman. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Shoots it to the left. Drop the football, and they'll turn. The give from the gun. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Cougars are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got him. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Cougar! They take the lead here in the second half. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. It's complete. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Might as well stick with him. Crosses the 35. Maybe some room here. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got it up for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Cougars are rolling down the field.
Here we go, ready. Flag 14, left to go.
From the gun, give on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They feed him again. Finding it. There's some room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Hard-hitting tackle.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that